Everybody, I'm Julius, and today I'm gonna be making some cinnamon rolls. And yeah, before we do anything, let's set the oven to preheat to 350 degrees. So to make this, there are 3 different things we gotta make. The first one is the cinnamon roll dough, which consists of 4.5 to 5 cups of flour, 1/3 cup of graduated sugar, 2 packets of yeast, 1 teaspoon of salt, 6 tablespoons of unsalted butter, and 1 large egg. After we make the dough, we gotta make the cream cheese icing and the filling, but we'll do that later. So the first step of making the dough is to get a large mixing bowl and whisk together 2 cups of flour, sugar, yeast, and salt. So let's do that. Here's the 2nd cup of flour, 1 packet of yeast, the 2nd packet of yeast, and 1 teaspoon of salt. So now let's whisk it together. It looks pretty good. All right, so now for the second step, we gotta combine the water and the butter and heat in the microwave for 35 to 45 seconds. So here's the first cup of water, and here's the 2nd cup of only 1 cup of water. Now let's cut this into 6 tablespoons. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, all 6 pieces of butter. So let's put them in the bowl. Actually, messed it up and I wasn't supposed to put it in the bowl, but it's okay, it's all fixed now. So let's put this in the microwave. Let's put this at 30 seconds. Or just wait. All right, let's get it out. Let's now put this in. Let's put the egg in. That's it. And I'm just gonna, give me a second. So now we're gonna put in 2 more cups of flour, which is gonna get away the wetness and make it really thick. So here's 1 cup of flour, and here's 2 cups of flour. So now let's mix it up. Alright, so this is halfway through it. You can see it's starting to get super sticky. You can see like it's starting to get really hard to mix it around. Why are you on my keyboard? Let's add half a cup of flour. So now that we stirred it, let's knead it and mix it. All right, let's press our finger against it, and if it sticks, then we'll add another 4th cup of flour. But if it doesn't, then we'll be good. All right, so it's not sticking, so we're good. Okay, so since it's not sticking, we have to knead it into a ball and let it rest uncovered for 10 minutes. Okay, so since it's now a ball, let's let it sit for 10 minutes, and it should puff up, but not quite double in size. So let's see. This is 5 minutes in. You can see it's starting to dry a little bit. It might be a little weird on the camera, but it is starting to dry a little bit. All right, so the 10 minutes are up, and the dough is all ready to be placed on a lightly floured surface. All right, so let's get this out. Place that right there. All right, so now that we have the dough here, we gotta roll it 10 by 15, so let's do that. This way now too. All right, so now that this is all rolled, that should be fine. So now we gotta put some butter on it, so let's do that now. So we gotta spread the butter all across this. So now let's sprinkle some brown sugar on top, and we'll put the cinnamon on after. Oh, that's a lot. I don't want that much. And now we'll even it out with our hands, so let me do that. So now that the brown sugar is spread on top, let's go get some cinnamon. Also, I moved it to the edge of the pan. Oh, that's a lot. Okay, it's okay. So let's get that cinnamon all over. Just kind of want to cover it because obviously it's a cinnamon roll. It should have a lot of cinnamon. That looks good. So now we got to roll it up into a log and then squeeze it to compact it. Yeah, so.
What's the brown stuff on there?
Cinnamon. Let's give it a nice squeeze to compact all of it. All right, so now that we have the log, we're gonna start cutting into little pieces. So we're gonna start by cutting off the ends here and here, and we're gonna cut the rest into 12 little pieces. So let's do that. Now they're in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 pieces, which is absolutely perfect. And you can see on the inside, it's starting to get like that cinnamon look, like a real made cinnamon bun. So yeah, all right, so now you gotta get another pan or dish. All right, so you can either get a 9 by 13 dish or 2 9-inch pans and have 6 rolls in each. But now you just kind of butter it or grease it, but buttering is also fine. It doesn't matter which order you put them in, especially because like once they come out of the oven, we're gonna have to cut them into whatever shape we want. So it's perfectly fine if they're touching. We're gonna put it into a warm spot and put a towel over it and let it sit there for an hour. While we wait for this to rise, let's get started on the icing. Put 4 ounces of cream cheese and 1/4 of unsalted butter into this. Now let's mash these together with a fork. All right, so now it's all mixed together. Now we need to add powdered sugar and some vanilla to it. Here's 1 cup of powdered sugar, let's add it. 1 spoon of vanilla extract, 2 teaspoons. And when you mash it to the point where it starts to loosen, you can whisk it until it's smooth. All right, now you can see it's starting to look like real icing. So it's been about an hour and you can see the rolls have risen. So now all we gotta do is put them in the already preheated 350-degree oven for about 25 to 30 minutes. So let's see. All right, let's put this in the oven. Let this sit for 25 to 30 minutes. 5 minutes in. 5 minutes in, you can see they're really starting to rise. All right, so it's done, so let's take it out.